and welcome to Always in Escrow with Colby Burchin and Serena Appel. Hello, Colby.
Serena, how are you today?
I am fine, and I am feeling so fashion forward today because we are speaking with Janeil O'Hare of Alene Too, one of the hottest clothing and accessory businesses that is located in downtown Boca for the past over 30 years. So we are talking all about women's ready-to-wear, beachwear, coats, jeans, jackets, blazers, from contemporary to casual. They have it all. Let's get right into it. Welcome to the show, Janeil.
Hey, Serena. How are you? It's so nice to meet you. Hey, Colby.
Hi.
Hi. So, Serena, I know Janeil probably 20 years. We met on a spin bike, and we've been friends ever since. And Janeil has been the store manager of Alene Too. So, you know me, I happen to always stop in and probably get something for my wife. You can't leave that store and not have something. Obviously, I have a bag here that I just went to the other day filled with stuff for my wife. So it's an amazing store, and I always find something, but I wanted our audience to know about it. I mean, you guys are pretty well known, but in case you don't know Alene Too, I wanted people to know about it.
Thank you, Colby. Thanks, Serena. No, I'm so happy to be a part of it. And we are so excited to talk about, what we love doing.
So I'm going to just get right into it. Why do you think your store has stayed open for so long, and what sets you apart from other retailers?
So that's a combination of answers. Okay. First of all, we're just so passionate about what we do here. And I believe whenever you're passionate about what you do, it's automatically going to lead to success. There's not a day I come in saying I have to go to work. I love what I do. And I tell my kids this all the time, do what you love. And I truly love what I do. And customers, I think, can see that. We try to create a really positive atmosphere in the store. But in a huge way, we really build on customer relationships, and we're really genuine about it. And I think over all the years I've been here, I've been here for over 11 years, and I have the same customers, and I'm still growing the customer base. And it's all over the country, a lot nationwide and some out of the country. But we just grow on that. And we've learned to adapt to changes globally. And I think that's also a huge factor. And also celebrating other people's successes and never believing that you're the ultimate only thing around and you're the best, because then where's your opportunity to grow? So I just think it's a combination of things, of how we believe in our, what we do to grow our success.
That makes so much sense. And since your customer base is all over the country, do you ship out merchandise and get it out all over the world?
I literally go to UPS, FedEx every day. We ship out all the time. It's just such a frequent thing that we do. I mean, again, it goes back to our customer relationships. We have a huge local base. We have a huge seasonal base and huge phone base. I'm constantly talking to customers over the phone. So whenever they want something, or if they like something on our website or the pictures that I'm sending them, then we're always sending merchandise out, always.
So what about any hot new trends for spring? I'm sure our audience wants to know, because they want to get ahead of the trend, and you guys set the trend.
For spring 23, I feel like you're going to see a lot of solid colors. I feel like the past few years, we've been seeing a lot of floral prints, a lot of prairie dresses, a lot of oversized looks. I think we're getting away from that. We're going more towards tailored suiting. Here's an example here. Solid, bright colors.
What we're looking at is a gorgeous green suit and gold buttons. Fabulous. Everybody needs to jump on our YouTube so they can see what is being featured on today's episode. And this color, this another version
well
of
with this color. So well.
What color?
And
What color is that?
What is that called? Cantaloupe? What is that
Bright
called?
orange. Literally bright orange.
Bright orange. Chic.
People went straight for it as soon as we came in. I mean, obviously I think you've been seeing like a lot of hot pinks going on.
Oh.
So we're looking at gorgeous.
I think that made it to my wife's closet.
Yeah. So you see
magenta set.
A lot of just brights. Feathers have been huge. Blazers have been huge. A lot of structured looks. You're going to see a lot of cargo pants this season. I know we've gotten away a little bit from the skinny, although I'm not completely against the skinny. But we do sell a lot of the straight leg, a lot of the wide leg. It's going to a huge palazzo pant, which is amazing. But the best advice I could always give everybody is no matter what trend is going on, do what's right for your body. Because that's how you're going to feel comfortable. So
what brands, just so the audience knows, what brands do you carry and what is the price point of the store?
So a lot of our hot brands, a hot brand right now that we have going on is Generation Love. They've definitely been trendsetters, showing all of these.
Generation Love.
Oh, see, there you go, right? No, trendsetters, setting like all these solid looks, the structured suiting, really, really pretty line. We have Love Shack Fancy. That's been a good line for us. Nonchalant, an elevated going out line. It's a really pretty line. We have Khloe Kardashian's line now, Good American. This is Good American, the outfit that I showed you, the hot pink. But her line's amazing because it's so versatile, sizing-wise. So we've done really well with that. We carry Lauren Moshi, Michael Lauren as far as casual sets, Camilla, Pistola, and the brands go on and on because we're constantly searching for new brands that are out there. So, and as far as our price points, I would say, God, we've learned over the years so we can have a broad customer range is to stick with a broad price point range. So literally I can have a $23 bracelet and we could go up to like $1,000 dress. But we really focus on carrying something for everybody because we don't want to steer it to one type of customer. We want somebody to come in where somebody could, the daughters could shop, the mothers could shop, maybe the mothers' could shop. So we really like to make it as versatile as possible while being trendy and staying, with what's going on in the season.
And tell people about that little jewelry case that's next to you. What is that inspired from?
Okay, so we carry this fine jewelry line, which is incredible. We do really well with it. It's called Lyra Jewels. And it's interesting because she's from Connecticut, Lyra Jewels, but she sells out of Hawaii. I think the Ritz-Carlton in Hawaii. And funny enough, if you're familiar with the show on HBO, White Lotus, season 1, if you haven't seen it, you have to see it because it's amazing. Season 2, I think, is even better, but season 1 is like so good. So they show the jewelry. The main character, I forget her name, with the dark hair and the gorgeous blue eyes, wears the jewelry throughout the whole show for White Lotus. So we've definitely took a spin off of that. People have come in asking for it because of the show. So it's an insane line.
I love everything that we're hearing, and definitely my ears are perking up from all of these names and what you're mentioning and staying in the know. And I just wondered about how often you're receiving new merchandise. How often are you updating your racks?
Visual is huge for us. We have to constantly make it inviting and entertaining for the customer. I feel like we've gotten really good at it and very experienced with it because the store previous to this main location was a 400 square foot store. So I felt like every time you walked in, you saw the entire store instant in one shot. So we were constantly changing things up to make it entertaining, to make it inviting. So we just roll off of that. We try to constantly change our mannequins, constantly change up the merchandise and the looks and the stories in the store. We receive merchandise quite a bit, probably almost every day. And we get it out there and we sell it right off the racks.
set the tone because Kyle Richards, Beverly Hills housewife, she was associated with the store.
She was.
Is she still associated with the store?
She's no longer associated with the store. We did have stores with her, but I feel like our partnership with her is what really put us on the map nationally. So we're so grateful for that. It was an amazing experience. But no, she is no longer a part of the store right now.
I visited the store in New York. I can't wait to visit the store in South Florida. I love everything that Colby brings home for Melissa and for his, how he has an amazing eye for fashion.
Colby
Always
has an
has.
insane
Always
eye.
has.
Yes, absolutely. He comes in, he knows what she wants, knows what's going to look good on her, knows her sizing, what she's going to be comfortable in. He's very good.
I know. I trust him. And if you get a compliment from Colby on your look, then you know that you picked a good one. So my question is about essentials for every wardrobe. So what do you have there that you think everybody should be kind of stock in their wardrobe, essentials?
I think it's important. Number one, especially since denim is huge right now, have a great pair of jeans that looks amazing on you. Have a few of them because you could constantly rotate your jeans out. And jeans are so huge right now. Blazer. Even if you're not a blazer person, have one in your closet. Because in any look you can have an activewear look on. You can have a basic look, anything. It's instantly going to elevate your style and make you look chic. Even if you didn't want to go all out and do head to toe accessories and everything and you're already put together. So that's my advice. And always pop it with an earring or some type of jewelry.
And I think everybody who wants to, so do you do styling so people can come in and work with you and others in the store and get a look together for whatever special occasion or an everyday look and come right in and kind of leave it in your hands?
Yes, absolutely. This is what I do every day. I mean, and that's why it's so important to be familiar with the product that's in the store as far as, where it's made and how it fits and what's going to work with somebody. And it goes back to the customer relationships. You really need to be in tune what works for them. If I just throw every random thing at them, they're not going to trust me and they're going to lose interest and it's just not going to be a genuine effort. So that's why it goes back to really understanding what your customer wants and who they are and just getting to know them as a person. So everything goes hand in hand. But yeah, that's what I do every day.
So how could people follow you, find you, order from you? Give it up.
Okay. So Alene Too, we have a website, alenetoo.com. We have an Instagram at Alene Too. Our store. I mean, if you're in South Florida and you're in this area, you at least have to not only come into our store, but just check out the restaurants, check out even all the other locations of other businesses. It's just an incredible area. And I just don't have enough to say about it because that's how much I believe in it.
Serena, I think we should definitely tell everyone that you and I are on every podcast platform, Apple and Spotify, and on Instagram, all social medias. So please write a review if you like this podcast, Always an Escrow Podcast with Serena Appel and Colby Burchin. And if you do write a review and send us a picture, we will send you something from Starbucks, a little gift from us. So yeah, Janeil, Alene Too, we thank you for coming on our show. And
thanks for inviting us. It was such a pleasure. I love podcasts. So when you brought that up to me, I was like, oh my God, podcast, that's insane. So yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.